Okay, to start this recipe off, you're gonna need a container, or a package, excuse me, of graham crackers. You're gonna wanna smush these, and a 1/4 cup butter. And luckily I have just enough of that. So I'm gonna melt this down in here and crush these. And then all right, so now my graham crackers are crushed. I'm gonna go ahead and pour them in there. I was gonna save the bag because we gotta crush something else later, but I'm just gonna get a new one. And you're going to just pour your butter in there. I did go looking for one of my mini spatulas because, you know, I'm sure they have a new home somewhere. Anyone who has kids probably understands that the whole things don't always go where they're supposed to go. You have to go on a hunt to find where they went. That smell of butter and honey graham crackers has a really nice scent to it. Take one of your tins. I have these, as you can see, they're very shallow. They don't even count as like mini cupcake tins. They're kind of like tarts. Do a quick spray. Each of those. Get around on the pan. All right, and now you're going to start putting your little crust in. Okay, it's gonna kind of look like that. You're gonna want to do that. It's gonna look like this once you get it all packed in there. And you're gonna cook this in the oven at 350 until it starts to form that nice little crust, and then we're gonna add the rest of it. That package was enough to do. Out of the oven, they look like this. They have a nice golden brown to them. It took all of about 7 minutes to do this in these little Tart containers. So now we're gonna go through and we're gonna put a little bit of the spicy jelly in each one. So, make sure that's cooled off enough so I can show you. You want about that much jelly in each one. And you're gonna go through. I gotta use up the colored ones, that's why we're using these. We're gonna get some little marshmallows. Add a few marshmallows on there. Nice little pile, make it look pretty. We're gonna do that with each one. You don't really want to go over the edge too much because you don't want it to melt all over your pan and look kind of get it stuck to the pan kind of thing. So I got my marshmallows all on here. I'm going to stick it back in the oven until the marshmallows get kind of soft. Okay, so while that's warming up in the oven, one of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want probably about that much chocolate chips. You're gonna melt those down in the microwave as that gets close to the end. You can start out with 30 seconds and then you can do 15-second intervals. I'm making up words now. And you're just gonna pour that. We're gonna leave that to pour on top. And remember how I said we're still gonna break things? Well, you're gonna want about 2 candy canes worth. This is the fun part. Anyone needing some stress relief? This is the way to do it. Right here. Look how easy that was. Now we have our candy cane. All right, I have my Tarts, I guess you would call them, maybe something out of the oven now. They look like this. Chocolate looks kind of like this. And you know what? I'm actually going to add a little cream to it just to make it a little bit more runny. All right, so I'm going to add about that much to start out with. Just literally only, like, you can't even tell. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. So I got my chocolate on there, and now we're just gonna sprinkle some candy cane topping on each one. I suppose I should do that where you can see it, huh? As you can hear in the background, Eska's upset. That's how it goes though. It's okay. Okay, and to make sure this sits where I want it to, I'm going to go ahead and stick it back in the oven. The oven is turned off, so it's just the residual heat. I'll let it sit in there. All right, and there you go. We stuck it in the oven. The candy canes are set in place. And now we're just going to find a place for this to cool until we pop them out and serve them. Drink this time is actually going to be made in this pitcher. It's my favorite pitcher. And it's because you start out with 1 cup of pineapple juice. Then you do half a cup of light rum. We're using Bacardi today. Then we're gonna do half a cup of blue curaçao. I know, we all know the story of how I used to call that curaçao until I found out it was called curaçao. Ooh, this smells really good, y'all. Smells really good. And then, sorry, I cannot get fresh coconuts up here. So, you're supposed to use creamed coconut. But again, half a cup of that. I don't know if Selim approves. Pretty. So if I like stuck that in the blender, it could actually almost pass as a blue wine.
Hey, we're just chilling with some more refreshments from Tundra Witch Doctor in the kitchen, and tonight she brought over a drink what looks very appetizing. She calls this a Jack Frost. Looks blue and white, kind of like the snow. Anyway, let's take a look. Take a taste. Have a look. I like the coconut. There's definitely a coconut taste. A very light drink. Not an overpowering alcohol taste of any kind. I can't discern any. A very light drink. It's just kind of nice. Maybe some vodka, a little rum in there. I'm not sure, but a light drink. Let's try it with her little. Say hello to my little friend. Be still. She brought over some treats. Let's try it with these little appetizers. Now these little things, boy, they look festive. Look at that. There's all different color marshmallows, some crushed candy canes on top. Looks like it's in some type of a little cup, little graham cracker or a quiche cup. I don't know, but let's take a taste. Now it's not gonna. I'm gonna just eat the whole thing. That's very sweet. So with the marshmallows and the candy, I can tell it's first of all very sweet. I think there's some chocolate in there, maybe some brownie mix. I'm not sure, but the graham cracker, it could be chocolate graham cracker crust, but it's that's pretty good. Overall, just I tell kind of sweet. I better have another one just to be sure. I don't know what that chocolate stuff is on top. That's like the brownie mix. That's pretty good. Actually, something kind of gooey inside in the center there. That's pretty good. You know, to figure out what it all is, just click the link below. Still have all the ingredients, and you can make these up. But a plate full of these things look very festive, and just nice finger food for your whatever type of holiday treat you're having. And don't forget the Jack Frost. This is a light, different colored drink, and it's just not something that you see every day. That's very pleasant. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and thank you, Tundra Witch Doctor in the Kitchen, for a winter treat.
Tasty notes.
Merry Christmas!
And all that stuff. It's not the Christmas episode, but we'll get there.
Oh, shit. Okay, sorry.
It's all right. So we
Soon
have our
enough.
Jack Frost drink here.
That's pretty good. I dig the pineapple.
It kind of reminds me of Fruity Pebbles.
Alcohol and Fruity Pebbles. My childhood dreams are realized.
Yes, it very much reminds me of Fruity Pebbles.
This dish reminds me of Fruity Pebbles.
Oh my gosh, it does. I don't even have a name for it.
Fruity Pebbles. Does it taste like fruit?
I don't.
Is that marshmallow?
There's marshmallow, chocolate, candy
I'm just
cane.
gonna put this whole thing in my mouth. Okay?
Yes, that's probably going to be the best way to do it. I'm still trying to figure out how to get one here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's really good, but it's not Fruity Pebbles, so I take it back. That's really good.
I like it. I like the crust. The spice on the jam isn't too spicy. It's just like a bite.
It's kind of like a sweet and spicy brownie.
Yeah. That's kind of like, yeah.
No, it's like a sweet and spicy brownie. It's delicious.
I'm kind of the last one if you want.
No.
It's taking me forever to eat this.
No, I did before. I pants on in the morning.
Dangers of being futurely married to the Tundra Witch Doctor in the kitchen. Your waistline's at risk.
You guys can send cool gifts, or you could just send pants. 38, maybe 40.
All right. So thank you for joining us. Let us know what you think if you try one of these.
A Merry Christmas!
Happy
Wait,
Winter Wonderland.
next time.
Probably next time, yeah.